All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, greetings, whenever you are watching this video, and welcome. So I had a student ask me a very good question on copyright in an image. And so first, let me pull up the article. Yes, I Googled it instead of putting it through the library because the copyright is a little faster this way. So as you see, because I put the full information in, it only gave me one result. Okay, so let's click on that one result. So that one result automatically takes you to PubMed, where this article has been placed. However, PubMed Central, this article has been placed in PubMed Central. However, PubMed Central is not the original publisher of this article. You cannot use this copyright information. It even tells you here where it says copyright license information. This has been published in open access. These are the rules to it. If you don't quite know what these rules mean, you can either click on that link or go to the original article. Why do I say go to the original article? Because now you can get the full copyright information so that you can make sound decisions on whether or not you can use it and how you can use it. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, okay, great, we're now here. What am I looking for? Come on over here to your top right-hand corner where it says reprints and requests. You are making a request. You might be making a reprint depending on what you're trying to do, but this student was attempting to publish it with her paper/dissertation. So now we're here at the article itself, and all copyright, this copyright link will then start to process. So it asks you, what are you going to do with this? Are you reusing it in which one of these ways? Now, because she's a student, but I know that she is planning on publishing this article in a journal, this gives us two options. Now, sometimes option A is the fast, easy way, which is the dissertation thesis option. So once you click on that, then it asks you a number of questions. You want to use a figure. Come on. You want to use just one because that's all she gave me was one figure. It's going to be both print and electronic. If you don't know, choose both. You are the author of this article. No, she is not. Will you be translating this article? No, she will not. Unfortunately, that's not her calling. And then all the information is set. You can now click either quick price or continue. So I'm going to go ahead and click quick price. Now, granted, we already know that it's an open access article. You still want to do this just in case. So if you're using this as a dissertation, then you get this information that says perfectly fine to use, go right ahead. We published it open access for that permission, for that reason, and permission is not required for non-commercial use. Now, you might be saying to yourself, oh great, I'm all done. Not necessarily. I like to when copyright of stuff, I'm going to go ahead and click close this window. I want to make sure that we have covered all of our bases, particularly because while this is her thesis, or this is going to be a part of her dissertation compendium, it will be published, or she's planning on publishing it in a separate journal first, and then putting it in the dissertation compendium. So I want to double check all of our bases to make sure we are good. So next, I'm going to check reuse in a journal or magazine. This is where it might get a little bit hairy because it does ask you, where do you intend to publish it? You may not know that yet. Now, first we are a medical institution or medical educational institution. We're also an academic institution. Let's choose that because we're not the rest of those. So every time you make a choice, then it updates. So are you the author of this article? No, I did skip that one on purpose because I want to fill out the rest of the easy questions first. Will you be translating it? Nope, not again. What format? Again, print or electronic. I wish it said because who knows? And you're again just using a figure. Yes, I'm leaving this for last because I've already looked at this, so I'm pretty clear on why I'm leaving it for last. Now, I'm gonna test something because I like to test the systems. If I click quick price now, aha, it won't give me anything until I make this. Okay, good. Oh man, hold that thought. All right, sorry about that interruption. This is work still. Okay, so I left this for last because I've already taken a look at it. So let me show you the secret of why I left it for last. It does ask you, where do you intend to publish? And it gives you this very long place list. And you might be saying to yourself, I have no idea where I plan to publish this article. So, if you have no idea where you plan to publish this article, you can do a couple of things. You can choose one that just makes sense, like Elsevier. Elsevier publishes a ton of stuff. You might be publishing it with Elsevier. It's already a published article in Elsevier. That's a reasonable one. You might see another name on here that is reasonable to you. I do know that she is a nurse, and so she might be publishing in the very first one, the American Association of Critical Care Nurses. And you might be asking yourself, well, what's the list for? Because it matters. It absolutely matters on what rules you get with what. Now, you see, it didn't just do, let me see if I can go back. I don't know if it'll let me go back. All right, so I clicked continue, and it asked me to log in. This time I'm gonna click quick price, so it didn't like that. All right, so let me go ahead and hit continue, and I'm gonna pause again. All right, I'm all logged in now. And as you see, it's asking you for all of this information. I don't have none of this information. Well, I have some of it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the best we can. Systematic review. Lead author. I'm gonna put my name, even though I know I'm not the lead author. Just so that I don't put her name. Title of the targeted journal, nursing. Yes, we are doing this just as an example, but the process is going to be the same, even though I'm using fake information. Let's say that it is going to be January 2025, and then hit continue. Now, and again, no reference number. So it says a purchase order number is a unique number to enter during the ordering process to display. I'm going to use the date 2025-1 for January. All right, so the portions, and I believe it was figure. Let's go back and see which. Yeah, it's figure 1. Great figure. Figure 1. And then there we go. And continue. And it's still free. You check to agree. You check you understand. And then you click accept quote. It is still free because it's open access. Now you might be asking yourself, why are they making me do all of this? Because it is a published article. It is not yours. You need to get permission. And this is how they have decided permission happens. If it's a dissertation, smooth sailing, straight through, no problem, none of this. Because you're reusing it in a publication, you do have to fill this out. It still doesn't cost you anything because it is open access, but you should do this. All right, I hope this video has been helpful. I hope I'm still recording it. And if you have any questions, you know how to reach me. All right, have a good